Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting to. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the person you might be connecting to can be intimate. For a lot of you it will be, but not for all of you, okay? So Gemini, when I was meditating on the collective energy, First of all, I felt like a little bit of clarity and ease coming through. I totally lost my train of thought though, and I'm actually losing it now as I speak. So some of you have like this issue where you are in the middle of a sentence or a thought and you like totally lose your train of thought. I don't know if that's something that's just in the energy currently because we're going into a retrograde. Because it's not very much like you, Gemini, but some of you, yes, may have some word finding issues going on. And by the way, happy birthday to any of my Geminis. Love you guys. So I guess just be easy on yourself, it's just in the energy. Don't get too hard on yourself if you mangle your words or you don't communicate, what you thought you were trying to communicate, or you lose your train of thought, while you're speaking to someone, or kind of go aloof in the middle of a conversation. I feel like it might be hard for you to pay attention right now. Or in general, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of the emotion that I was feeling. Right before I meditated, I got a wave of nausea. A wave of nausea. So I don't know if some of you might be experiencing that as well. Just like watch your diet, pay attention to when you're feeling that. But I don't feel it's so much related to diet, Gemini, as it is like someone's energy like kind of makes you nauseous, or when you allow yourself to get like too caught up in thinking about, things that might have been negative experiences for you, or getting caught into negative thoughts. You might actually induce some sort of like physical reaction to it. Like it might be that intense. You know what I'm saying? And personally, I know exactly how this feels. Like if I was to recall a really painful memory or event, sometimes I feel the physical reaction to it. I definitely feel the emotional reaction when I reactivate it. So if something hurts you to reactivate, best not to reactivate it at this time, all right? Not saying ever, but not at this time. So those were kind of the messages I was getting for you before I pulled the tarot cards. Now we're going to get into the tarot and see where this is headed. You already have a few cards out, and this is your overall energy, the 11th and 10th house, Aquarius, Capricorn energy for some of you. This is talking about the edge and feeling a little bit edgy. Okay, it also highlights friendship though, community, humanitarian services, having common goals, maybe experimenting a little bit with your environment during this time frame, Gemini, experimenting with, some of you I heard, your money, but it's just wanting to go outside of the limits that you have set for yourself in the past, okay? And some of you kind of fear maybe going on the edge a little bit, but you're kind of being pushed a little bit by spirit to the edge in a good way. This is also talking about your responsibilities, your achievements, things that you're proud of, things that you've attained. Like I said, some of you are a little bit afraid to maybe go outside of your comfort zone because you feel maybe you would lose some of that that you have gained, or that it would interfere somehow with reputation or achievements. And Spirit is saying, think bigger picture than that, Gemini, because all things are possible. And sometimes what we think would disrupt our lives actually ends up helping to realign our lives. So have an open mind. This is all about having an open mind during this time frame. So your energy here, Gemini, is the Six of Swords, which is about getting resolution, getting answers, moving forward in the energy, okay? I feel like you have come to this point where you have resolved something within yourself, or you're getting to that point, and now it's time to push it to the next level, to push it to the next chapter for some of you. This person is in the energy of Two of Wands, which is progress in this deck. Sometimes this could also indicate that this person has been stuck at a crossroads of two minds, and that was what was preventing them from making progress. But I feel a lot of the blockages being released, okay, so that this person can move into the next steps of their life as well once resolution comes in, once some sort of compromise is achieved within the connection. So let's look at past energies and what led up to this, Gemini. And then we're going to look at your perception versus this person's, how you're both genuinely feeling, and then your hopes and future outcome. So Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, wow, Three of Swords. I feel like this immense need to yawn right now. And sorry, I got this in Cancer's reading. When I did Cancer's spiritual reading, I could not stop yawning. Some of you might have Cancer in your birth chart, or maybe you're a cusper. But I'm feeling a little bit of fatigue coming in, maybe needing to get a little bit more rest in your environment here, Gemini. Okay? In the recent past, I feel like there's been a lot of like desire to take action, but then feeling a little bit protective or closed off, okay? Not wanting to like allow hurt feelings to come in or to allow yourself to get hurt. There might have been like a lot of impulsive movements or actions in the past energy, and it created a bit of chaos within you or within this person. So I do feel like you're a little bit guarded, a little bit more protected right now in the energy. It's like almost like trying to ward off getting your feelings hurt or being hurt. But careful with that energy, Gemini, because a lot of the times what we push away, we also simultaneously call it to us, right? Because you get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. So this warding off of any negative feelings or bad vibes or bad emotions might actually be making it more difficult for you to stop focusing on the worry over that or the fear of that, okay? So some of you may have inadvertently, by proxy of trying to protect yourself, actually called in what it was that you were needing to protect yourself from. It's funny how law of attraction works, right? So I feel some of you are coming to some sort of resolution in regards to that, but some of you might still be stuck in that energy. So let's see what this person's recent past is. They have the Death card, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person has been going through some changes, some deep transformations, okay? Really thinking about what they want to give their time and energy to when it comes to work in specific, but for others within relationships. There's a bit of a detached energy here, Gemini, whether that's coming from your side or their side. I just kind of feel like one person wanting to give more to the connection than the other person. Like one person wanting to be more present and practical and the other one being a bit aloof and all in their head. And there being like a mismatch of energy, okay? At least in the past there was. Like I feel, Gemini, you might have been embodying more of the 11th house of, you know, being more into your spiritual self and maybe going into, like I said, more open-minded thinking. And this person may be someone who's more practical, or they're more focused on the tangible, the 3D, their responsibilities, their achievements. And so there's a bit of a mismatch in the energy here in the connection. So let's look at perception and how you perceive each other, Gemini, and then we're going to look at emotions. Keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder. So that means perception is your reality, but it may not be this person's reality, okay? Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, or Ace of Wands, sorry, the Chariot. There's that guardedness again here. So I feel like you're in this energy, Gemini, of wanting balance and generosity, okay? Feeling really inspired to move life forward and to, so I heard some of you get out on the road. Some of you might want to travel or have something around traveling, but even if not, it's just energetically speaking, you know, take the good with the bad and move forward. Sorry, I have a song in my head. Ooh, I lost it. But it was something about taking the good with the bad. Your twins, getting all the twins on board. You know, your light side, your dark side, Gemini, and just is what it is. Let's move forward, you know. I seen a post about this the other day. I thought it was really perfect. It's the yin and the yang, right? And that to make a complete circle, you have to have both the light and the dark within the yin and the yang. And so never to defy or resist your lightness nor your darkness, but to accept it as the whole. And I feel like a lot of you are coming to that understanding or needing to come to that understanding during this time frame. As it pertains to this person, you see that this person is generous. You might be very inspired by them, you know, driven because of them, or you see their drive, their inspiration. If this is intimate, you might have a lot of attraction to this person and want to move things forward with them. But I just got the words drive. Like this person, oh, okay. They drive you wild sometimes, Gemini, or you can do that to them, because now I'm getting wow, wow, wow. You're gonna drive me for miles and miles. John Legend, Drive Me Wild. I got that in Sunday Weekly. I'm not sure if that was for you or not. When I did it on, not this past Sunday, the Sunday before. So let's see this person's perception. Seven of Pentacles. I just got this big smile on my face. I don't know if this person may make you smile. Put a big smile on your face. You do that to them. Like I just felt all of a sudden like... Okay. Sometimes the people that have the ability to make us the most happy also have the ability to drive us crazy. So that could be the case. This person is wanting to invest in themselves, and they're really focused on also their connections, okay? Or they're being driven in that direction, you know, network, connections, friends, family. And yet they're a little hesitant to just open up to anyone, you know, and that could just be their persona or their personality in general. Like this person has this very hyper analytical type of vibe about them, or that is how they're viewing you. Some of you, this person views you as maybe staying in your own lane right now, but yet being emotionally supportive. But yet your guard is up. You're a bit aloof. You're a bit detached at times, or defensive even. You know, I heard quick-tempered. I'm not sure if that's your energy or their energy, but yeah. This person may also want to invest in the connection, feel supported in the connection, reconcile with the connection, but yet someone's guard is up here. So let's look at the emotional space then, Gemini, and see what we have going on in the emotions and how you're feeling underneath it all. Genuine emotions for my Geminis. Wow, I wanted 3 cards. I got a million. 8 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, wow, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Temperance. I guess we're going to have to take this one card at a time. So emotionally, you're feeling a bit trapped, you know, which is a product of your own thinking, the way you're thinking about things and allowing yourself to get sucked into those insecurities and those doubts that you know don't serve you. But looking for commitment or emotional abundance to come in, I feel, and really craving open communication during this time frame, especially if you've been down in the dumps. You know, I feel like you're wanting to kind of brush yourself off, because they're giving me a Leah. Dust yourself off and try again, try again. Dust yourself off and try again. It's like getting grounded and then having some sort of new opportunity come in to take care of yourself. I feel like there's a lot of messages here about taking care of self, taking better care of self. And that's going to help your temperament and your overall emotional control, which there in turn helps to improve your health and also your financial outcomes. It's all connected. It's all connected. What do they mean when they say that, Gemini? It's all connected to what? To your emotions, to how you feel. And how you feel is largely dependent upon how you're thinking about a situation. And who has control over your thoughts? You do. Focus your thoughts in the right direction. That's really important during this time frame because some of you are feeling a little bit out of your wheelhouse. You're having trouble focusing and, like I said, losing your train of thought. And so it's not really that you're losing your train of thought. It's that you've got many trains of thought all going at the same time, but some of them are in contradiction to other of them. And so if it makes you feel a little bit scattered, okay, it can be hard for you to then focus on the practical environment. But talk about this. If this is what's ailing you, talk about it. You know, sometimes verbalizing it, writing it, getting it down on paper will help to process these darker emotions that you're feeling and get you back on solid ground, because that's really where emotionally you're being pulled, okay, into that direction of taking care of self. You know, and as it pertains to this person, I think you feel a million different ways. They're giving me the song A Million Reasons by Lady Gaga. Giving me a million reasons. But it's because there's a lot of scattered emotion. At times feeling restricted, then feeling hopeful, then feeling a little bit short with your words, then giving up hope, and then, okay, focusing on yourself. Oh, wait, I want another opportunity here. Oh, wait, I'm going to focus on me again. So you see, there's a lot of contradictory thoughts in your energy. And the best way to clear that out, Gemini, is to get clear with what it is that you genuinely want. And don't make it about this person. Make it about the emotion that you want to feel. What do you genuinely want to feel? Clarity, love, compassion, connectivity. Then meditate, clear your mind, and focus on that feeling, the feeling that you want. Let's see this person's heart space. Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. Six of Cups, Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. So I feel like this person, emotionally, their heart is open. I heard heart on sleeve. Emotionally, this person is doing their research, you know, especially when it comes to like love and relationships. I wouldn't be surprised if this is someone who reads love novels, or they read advice or how-to books when it comes to relationships. It seems like someone who's very interested in learning more, or maybe they also watch tarot, you know. Like I just feel that this person is interested in learning more about their feelings or your feelings, okay? Emotionally, this person is in kind of this nostalgic place of reminiscing about, I feel, the good times, the times that made them feel loved, and wanting that to return in their life, whether that's within the connection or just in general. I heard they want to return on investments. That could be a side note for them, but they're just like, they're in this space, Gemini, where they're like, wow, yeah, that was really good. I loved that, you know, and I want to feel that way again. Or, you know, like this person is conjuring up old feelings and wanting to recreate them. Let's see what your hopes are. Two of Pentacles. You want to come to some sort of solution or decision here. You know, you don't want to be stuck holding the ball, so to speak. Like, some of you, you're so back and forth in the energy. you're almost creating this imbalance where eventually you are going to have to drop one of these ideas, people, decisions, whatever this is. You know? Like, because this going back and forth is keeping you stuck. This person wants resolution and want to move forward. You have the Six of Swords in your overall energy. Okay? This person has Six of Swords in their future energy, or their hopes. So this person is wanting to not ignore, you know, some of the not so nice things that have happened in the past, but rather take the lesson and move forward. You know, get to higher ground, get to a space where they are feeling more comfortable to express. So let's look at most likely future outcome, Gemini, and see where this is headed. Keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will, all right? You're in the driver's seat, not me. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Queen of Wands. Whoa! Ooh, careful with your temper during this time frame, especially my Geminis that have fire in your chart. Okay. I'm getting a lot of temperamental energy. And it's really coming from that scattered thinking. But in the future energy, it looks like, okay, there's some sort of arrival of something that you want, you know, or you're waiting on. And then getting into this more cooperative energy. I just heard 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It may feel like that, but not really. I mean, we're always growing. We're always moving forward, even when it doesn't feel that way. So I feel like don't get caught up in that illusion. It's just a lot of waiting energy. Some of you are like waiting on, you know, this person to change or the world to change or something to come to you or something to come to fruition. In the meantime, working on yourself, you know, practicing your trade. Some of you might be interested in networking or finding people that have the same goals as you, or that would be very helpful to you. I just heard on the lookout. Someone might be on the lookout for you, Gemini, or you, they. Oh, I heard on the lookout for communication. Be on the lookout for communication for some of you. Oh, you know, even if it feels like you're miles and miles and miles away from this person, physically, emotionally, spiritually, whatever, you actually both want the same thing. You both have common goals, even if you can't see it. Even if you feel miles and miles apart. And gosh, now that song is playing in my head. And I wanna try you. So let's see this person's future energy. Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This person's a little bit, they're not hesitant, but they're not in a rush. Like this person is willing to take their time, okay, and they're getting some sort of retrospect within their energy, like retrospect into the past. So something about that going on. And like I said, we're in a retrograde, so there is some like this energy of like moving forward on something and then retracting, or going back into perspective. Okay, so I feel like I don't feel this person is retracting, but they are definitely not in a space where they're going to feel rushed or be rushed in the energy. Like this person is very much trying to take this very practical approach on what it is that they want, and being very carefully considering, you know, what they're investing their time and energy into, because they're wanting to call into them some new vibes, a new energy, or a replenishment of energy, okay? You might want the same thing, and I think a lot of you do want the same thing. But it may not always feel like that, okay? But that is what I'm seeing here. This person is open, you know, vibrationally speaking, to starting over or starting something new in their life. And that was what their card was about having progress, okay, after maybe a time of being stuck at a crossroads. So now this person is getting ready, slowly but surely, to progress in the energy here. And it may feel like to you, Gemini, that things are at a standstill, but if you could see the bigger picture, you would see that things are actually progressing quite nicely here. So remember that. So let's look at the guidance card for you, Gemini, and see what we get. This says trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on a boundless opportunity and so much more. Trust. Oh, I freaking love these cards. Is that exactly what I said? That's that 11th house edge. That's you being pushed to the edge from spirit. Okay? And needing to trust a little bit. Trust. So, love that. Love that for you, Gemini. I'm going to end it there. The zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Don't get too caught up on this as it's a general reading. But the ones I'm seeing is Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Libra. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, but like I said, keep in mind it's a general reading, so if it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can catch me on Instagram and Facebook for more fun stuff. I do go live there quite often. Tarot Time with Dana, link down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so by going to the About section of my YouTube and clicking on the Donate button. Either way, I am wishing you guys the very, very best. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.